There's very few people that can get a short notice fight in a few days and just fly in and do it. You got to be a heavyweight to do that, right, TJ?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start with the Acosta fight.
Unless you're moving up, doing a catch weight or something, the only one that can actually jump in their weight class like this is heavyweight. And it was just legendary, right? They call him on Wednesday. The fight's in Qatar. You have to fly all the way across the world. That's 12-hour difference. Call him on Wednesday. He's in Arizona. He just fought 2 weeks before that. Called him on Wednesday. He flies, shows up on Friday, runs the weigh-ins, weighs in, fights, gets the knockout. It just doesn't get cooler than that. That's a fantastic story.
Now, what did you think about the way they fought? What do you think about the heavyweight division? We're going to pull up the heavyweight fight right now. They're both about the same height, same age, both sitting at 265 weighing in, both have a 78 reach, 34, 35. They're both around the same fighter, right? Technically speaking, from the stats that we were given before the fight. What do you think about the heavyweight division? What do you think about this fight?
I mean, the heavyweight division is probably the weakest division right now. Not very deep. With that said, I mean, it's still dangerous. As you can see, you get in here and you get dropped by a heavyweight with a jab, right? So they all have power in their hands. You can't sit there and take punches. Waldo looked a little bit more athletic, right? He's getting his back pushed up at the cage, looking for countering. And he slips a hook and lands a step forward southpaw jab with all his weight behind it, which started the finish.
Now, a lot of people talk about Tam Hospital, Cyril Gahn, Alexander, Sergey, Curtis Blades. The top five is pretty stacked. It's pretty big dudes. You have Derek Lewis sitting at 8, Tai Tuivasa sitting at 12. We see big guys like Marcus Pushesha making their way into the heavyweight division, who has an amazing jiu-jitsu background, and he's also a JAXXON athlete, Santos Studio athlete. The heavyweight division seems to be in a little bit of a disarray as we're waiting to see what John Jones is going to do, what Alex Pereira is going to do. A lot of people talk about the heavyweight division needing more talent, but I feel like it has the right talent. It just needs the right fights.
I guess so. I mean, it'd be nicer if they had deeper talent, but you got to think when you're an athletic man that weighs up to 265 pounds, most of them are choosing to play basketball, baseball, football. Usually don't have the best athletes in the world becoming fighters, right? They are great. They're great athletes. And you list off the top 5, they're amazing, right? But I wouldn't say the roster's as deep as you would get in the lighter weight classes. That's just me speaking out as a little man, because that's the only professional sport we can do, right?
Little guys?
Yes. What else? What other professional sport can I play?
What classifies a little guy?
I don't know, someone that's not over 6 feet and weighs almost 300 pounds.
I'm about 5'10", 180.
You're a little guy.
I'm a little guy, 5'10", 180.
Yeah, you're a little guy.
Really? Even with the hands that I
throw?
For
professional sports.
Got it.
Think about professional sports. What professional sport are you going to go play?
Chat, what would you consider a little guy? What weight, what age, what size? But yeah, I get where you're going with this, TJ. You're talking about that the talent pool is a lot deeper in the littler divisions because of the ability for the bigger guys to go play real life sports, which is real contact sports like football or baseball.
Yeah, they're playing sports. They're not fighting. Fighting's rough, man. It's tough. It's not everyone has the right mentality to be able to do it. And if you're a very athletic guy and you can get played for dunking a ball, you're going to go do that rather than getting knocked out.
Got it. Now, would you feel that the heavyweight division has been making the right matchups lately? Or do you feel like even the matchups could use a little bit of work?
I think, the matchups they're making are the ones they kind of have to make, to be honest. It's not super, super deep. So tough to say.
Got it. A lot of people were not confused, but they were asking, when is the heavyweight announcement going to be made for the White House? When are people going to know what Alex Pereira is going to be doing with John Jones? Is John Jones going to be coming back? And they thought they were going to get some sort of remedy to the situation before the Qatar fight in the press conference. It was a rumor that they were going to break some news, but they didn't. Do you feel at this point this is a good time for the UFC to come out and say what John Jones is going to be doing, what Alex Pereira is going to be doing?
Dana White said it multiple times. They're not going to say anything about the UFC White House card until after February.
Got it.
Right? Even if they do figure it out, they're not going to tell anyone, right? So they're going to wait till into Q1 next year before they start telling anyone who's fighting in the White House card.
The chat saying anybody under 5'6" is a little guy.
Under 5'6"? Yeah. I think even under 5'10". I agree with this at under 5'10".